What's up, traders? Clay here with Top One Trader weekly outlook video for the week. And man, all right, one month down, we're coming into the second month of the year, 2026, and this will be the last week before February's NFP. So let's take a look, like we always do, at what we have in terms of big announcements, etc. And the biggest thing here I see is the obvious thing is the FOMC, right? So this is going to be a big deal because it's the first FOMC meeting of 2026. So it's going to lay the framework about, what it is that the game plan for the U.S. moving forward, or not really the U.S., the FOMC, which is a separate private entity that's not even related to the federal government, but for some reason it runs the monetary policy. Without getting into the conspiracy of all that, that's how it works. So Monday and Tuesday, I would expect some pretty quiet price action as things just kind of set the stage and set up. And it's going to be a huge, crazy New York session. We got Canada monetary policy, and then later the afternoon, the FOMC. So Wednesday might be a day you want to sit on the sidelines. I don't know. We'll see. But let's take a look at some of the charts here. Let's see. I have the 1 hour open. I like to do the 4 hour for the weekly outlook videos. And so since we're talking about the dollar, let's get right back into where we left off with the euro. Now we broke down below the support here, and now we're trading above the 200 SMA. It's worth noting though, we never really broke down on the daily time frame if you were looking at this from a daily point of view. So that is something that's totally worth taking into account. Now, if you look at the dollar index, however, this is, and Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, things really kind of turned over here because Trump was at the Davos World Economic Forum talking about tariffs, sanctions, where the U.S. is in relation to some of these other countries right now. And so then we kind of saw the strength of the dollar pull back a little bit, right? Trump's notoriously been somebody that's always like lower interest rates, especially because he was a real estate guy, obviously. So he's going to lobby for lower interest rates because that's better for getting loans for the banks and real estate and whatnot. And with lower interest rates comes a weaker dollar. So we're seeing that again, despite the temporary dollar strength. I would expect that to continue. And if the FOMC is dovish and really doubles down on the lower interest rates, if they cut rates, that would be crazy, but it's totally possible. So if that happens, then dollar strength is going to plummet, and last but not least, then we will more than likely see gold break 5,000, which is wild to see. So that being said, appreciate y'all. Let's have an amazing week, traders. Thanks for being a part of the Top One Trader family, and can't wait to see y'all get your payouts. Peace.